Welcome to Profiletraders. This is Reza, and I'm gonna cover ES market and CL market for you. By the way, it's been a long while, so I hope everybody is doing okay. And I'm gonna start to do my video recaps on a continuous basis going forward. So let's look at the daily chart of ES and see what's going on here. Clearly, for the last several months, if we look at from the low of 25.50, with volatility of course involved in this whole deal, market has been in a very strong up move. And as we speak here, we have seen a very strong leg that has gone from 2700 all the way to 2850, 150 points up without really seeing any kind of a correction. For a while and still now, 2800 has been our main level of support. And as we can see, since middle of July, every single time we have come below 2800, even marginally, you are seeing these spikes to the upside, indicating that there has been a very strong buyer at that level. And even last night when we dropped below 2800, as you can, or as you witnessed today, they came in and bought it very aggressively. So now we are able to put in a trend line to the upside in place, which is this black one here. And as long as we do not break this, we are able to put a parallel projected upside objective line, the red one, which should indicate that market could go all the way to 2850 and eventually exceed that and hit 2876. So if we do hit that 2876, 2875, we will have a double top retest there. However, I would like you to notice that as we have been going up here, the effective volume, and actually truly from all the way this period to where we are at, there really hasn't been much of a uptick or uptrending into the effective volume. And usually when you have such double top retest or retest of a significant top with such a divergent in the effective volume down there, it could become problematic. However, as I said, 2800 is the level that you need to keep in mind. And if we look at the profile chart and see what happened today, if you are subscribed to my Twitter, I sent it last night this chart because obviously I didn't know what was going to happen into the overnight, and I said that if we do break 2808, we should go to 2803, and then if 2803 doesn't hold, we're going to go to 2800, and 2800 was a very important level not to break. Sure enough, last night we did break all the levels, dropped to 2790, but immediately after we opened, we came down slightly, tested the middle of this volume congestion, and then turned around, crossed back through the open, and it was a drive to the upside pretty much the whole day. It took everybody by surprise. Every single one that was short to the overnight got caught, and the result was a very, very, very strong trend day up. And this is something that happens very often, where you see a weak overnight, as soon as the day session opens, it is completely reversed. So let's go back here. So right now, based on what I'm seeing here, our first level of support is at 2824. if we do break that, I believe we are going to come and tackle all these areas where there is very little development, and next level of support below will be 2813. Anytime we break 2813, the lower part of the profile here could become subject to a retracement. As far as the upside is concerned, 2836 is one level that you want to keep in mind, and after that it's going to shoot up towards a point of control up there at 2844 and then 2850. Also, let me quickly put a daily chart of the crude oil and see what is going on with crude oil. Same thing, yesterday I tweeted this chart with this trend line which we did break and close below it, and I said that if we do, or I should say, we should see continuation to the downside, because now the trend line on the downside is established and we did break the short-term trend line to the downside, so this market was looking weak. Same thing, last night we started to drop, and then I'm sure you all heard that Netanyahu sent a very strong message to the Iranians that if they mess around with the Red Sea, where all the Saudi oil is exiting towards, going towards Europe, and if they're Yemenis that are armed and financed by the Iranians cause trouble in that sea, Netanyahu and Israel will militarily attack Iran. And at the same time, Iran has started a naval exercise with 100 ships in the Strait of Hormuz, which is possibly going to cluster the Strait of Hormuz and slow down the outflow and inflow of oil tankers, which obviously will be a very, very bad idea, because I'm sure the United States will not tolerate that. And as a result, you saw a very strong reversal of crude to the upside. After, matter of fact, it touched its 100-day moving average. So any moment now that we do clear past through 70, we negate everything that is looking bearish here, and then price shoot up to 73 or 74. This is definitely a market that is influenced by outside events, so be very careful to follow the news in order to see what can happen or not in that field. So this was Reza with Profiletraders. Thank you for listening, and if you wish to join my trading room and check my services, go to profiletraders.com. You can either have a trial to my trading room and see all the courses available there. Thank you, and to the next time.